Hey guys, my game crashed. Yeah. The person who wanted the life-size Lambo, they're not getting that Lambo. Okay, I'm just gonna say that now. They are not getting that Lambo because this server, this like build, it's not like too laggy. It's not laggy like at all. But making an entire Lambo would take multiple parts, multiple pieces, and I physically cannot do it. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have it over here with this, but it's going to be at least somewhat big. So it's not going to be like massive, but it's going to be somewhat big to the point where it's like if you shrink down, it's still going to be like pretty big. It's still going to be big if you shrink down, but it's just not going to be like completely massive. Because number one, that's a lot of parts, a lot of work. Number two, it will crash this server and make this unplayable. Like I couldn't even build the wheel. You guys saw that. I tried to build the wheel, and then the live just cut off, the game crashed. I sat there for about like another 2 or 3 minutes before I came on here and went live again, just to see if it would boot up again. It didn't, because the game literally crashed from how laggy it was. So I'm not making a life-size one, but who knows? Maybe if this map gets too like big, right? If this map gets too full, then I can make then I'll make like an entirely new map. Like I'll make 2 separate maps for different creations, and I'll make their massive Lamborghini or whatever. But I can't do it today because it's physically impossible for me to do without my game crashing and blowing my headset up. So how about this? We'll make it the same size as the house, huh? Remember, you have to shrink down. When you play this, like, in the actual map, you have to shrink down. So that's still pretty big. That is still massive. Like, when you shrink down to scale, that's still pretty big. There's one. Now I need to make a second one of those. So these. If you guys are new to Live and wondering what I'm building, someone asked for a life-size Lambo, and I can't really make that, so I'm just gonna make like a Lambo that's big enough when you get like small. Because here's the thing, I said I'd build anything that you guys suggested, but then people started asking for a plane to drop a nuke. I built that just because I was tired. Like, I didn't even want to like build this because it's kind of offensive. But I just built it because I thought, like, I'm tired, I want to go to sleep, so I just built it. But a life-size Lambo is also getting a bit ridiculous. Like, I can't, like, cause I know what they want. They want something like this. They want it like the big statue, but I can't really like recreate that without like it taking up the whole map. Unless I... Okay, I think I have one idea. I think I have an idea on how I can create this, but I need to get rid of this stuff. If I use the sand terrain for the wheels and pretty much the body of the car, then basically I can make a big car without it taking up too much space, and without causing a lot of lag. Right. My mother's just taking... If I have these sideways, these could definitely work as car wheels. If I have them sideways like that, that could definitely work. Alright, hold on. I got an idea. The soothing music of monkey blocks. Oh, by the way, guys, if you know the Elliot shop, yeah, so I actually have like a full thing to say about that on a video that I'm gonna create. But let me just say, Elliot was like one of my main inspirations to start Gorilla Tag content. And he's quitting because the game is just like apparently not fun anymore. Hearing that from one of my favorite content creators like broke my heart in a way, because think about it, like say like a famous YouTuber that's pretty successful, let's go like Dan TDM, if anyone remembers that, or if you know who he is. He's a Minecraft YouTuber that made stuff like Minecraft videos, skits, gaming videos, adventure videos, like it's a lot of different types of videos. Say if he just quit, right? No one's gonna just say, oh, he's quit, he's gone. He's like one of the biggest Minecraft creators, on like the whole platform. So if Dan TDM quits, there's gonna be not riots, but there'll be like a lot of backlash on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, just everywhere. It will be everywhere, right? And of course, in this community, it's everywhere. It's still like it's everywhere. People are first it was K9. Like, K9 stopped posting, because he's, like, went missing. But I actually have a theory about that. So, if you don't know, K9, like, quit a few years ago. Like, just hasn't posted in, like, a year or two ago. Elliot, the whole reason why he hasn't been posting on YouTube as much as he actually had been, like, he was like making like a massive comeback, I think, like because he was posting like one video every 2 months, which usually would actually be very good for his standards, because he rarely posted on YouTube and TikTok. But let me just say, he's such a big creator and inspired many people. Like, he's just an overall amazing guy, right? But then he stopped posting because of the his YouTube like account. It got logged out of. Like, he got logged out of his account and he couldn't open it for many months. So I'm assuming he's gonna make one last Gorilla Tag video, then he's gonna make another Gorilla Tag video, and that'll be his last video on Gorilla Tag, or like last Gorilla Tag video, or last video forever. Or he will be playing other games, like he'll be playing Gorilla Tag fan games, or different games other than Gorilla Tag copies or fan games. And then if he gets a passion for Gorilla Tag, he might come back. What I theorize is that the same thing happens to K9. It's not that he lost passion for Gorilla Tag, it's that his account got logged out of. I believe that K9's account got logged out of, and he's just been silent about it, and he doesn't want to talk to anyone because he wants to try and fix it first. He wants to try and fix the his account first before he actually makes like a comeback and lets everyone know that he's okay. That's my theory. My theory is that K9 didn't quit. He didn't choose to quit either. He pretty much quit because his account got logged out of. That's my theory on why K9 quit. Now, Elliot, he pretty much broke my heart in a way because he's quitting, and that's really upset me. But even if one of my pretty much my main one of my if not my main inspiration is gone. Even though my pretty much main inspiration is gone, I'm not gonna stop, because I believe that ever since I started my channel and I started like singing and showing my passion for how much I care about Elliot and how much I love him as a content creator and as an overall great person, I only got to meet him once, and that was only for like 30 seconds on a live stream. And he just didn't recognize me. He literally he didn't really recognize me. And then he just like kind of left the lobby using mods and stuff. So, yeah, that was pretty upsetting. But again, it was also cool. Like, that was one of the best moments in my life. I'm pretty sure I recorded it too, but then I accidentally deleted the recording, or I just don't know where the recording is at in like my whole recording file or whatever. But the point is that I got to meet one of my favorite YouTubers, and it was pretty cool. And even though I met him once, I'd like to meet him again, but unfortunately I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the only time I can actually meet him. Like, oh, by the way, guys, last night, when I started on the live, I was in hospital for some time. It wasn't for anything serious, it was just a blood test. So, yeah. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say, that. We'll just say it was a blood test, okay? We're just not gonna talk about that, so please don't bring that up again. But anyways, enough of me yapping about that. So, yeah, just because Elliot is gone, I'm not going to stop making content. I'm going to actually work harder, because since Elliot's gone, I want to prove to him and, like, a ton of other people out there that even if your inspiration is gone, you can be your own inspiration, and you can make things work out. So I want to try and make my content still, and I'm still going to make content. I'm not quitting. Here's the thing. Another thing is that a lot of people are quitting Gorilla Tag because it just doesn't have the same spark or energy. I don't feel that way, right? I think that I get the spark, enough sparks that I need, to make my content, even if times are hard at sometimes. Like, I think, like, no matter what, I will never quit this game. This game quite literally saved me, from depression. So there was no mindset I could be in to make me think I'm gonna quit this game or I'm done with this game. I will never ever feel that way. I will never ever think that way, and I'm never ever quitting this game. Eric1515 was the first player, like the first ever Gorilla Tag player. Hear me out. I'm gonna be the last ever Gorilla Tag player. I'm gonna make sure that I'm the last player, and I'm just gonna be the last player to ever play the game. Even if the game shuts down, I will find a Gorilla Tag fan game or a copy or a Gorilla Tag copy and make Gorilla Tag skits. Even if my channel completely dies, I will never stop making Gorilla Tag content, because Gorilla Tag saved me from depression. So here's the thing. If you had a person who saved you from depression or saved you from anxiety or something like that, would you ever, for once in your life, think, okay, well, now I've got all this money, they've saved me from depression and anxiety, I'm gonna leave them be, I'm gonna leave them alone, I'm not gonna speak to them again. Would you ever think that? Would you ever try to think that, actually? Because in my mindset, if someone saved me from, like, I don't know, dying or catching a deadly disease, I'd always, like, at that point, I'd be like, I'd never ever want to get rid of them. And I never will get rid of them, because they saved me, they helped me, and they did so much for me. So why would I ever get rid of them, and why would I even think that? So the point I'm trying to get is I'm never gonna quit Gorilla Tag. I'm not gonna quit this game. I'm not gonna quit VR. Even if Elliot, K9 are gone, even J-Man doesn't really play anymore, to be fair. But even with all those people gone, you'll always find new inspirations. And heck, I have. Like, the whole reason for my singing videos is because, number one, I like singing. Like, singing is one of my passions. The art project I'm working on, like the big announcement, by the way, I'm making like a Gorilla Tag Horror AU. That's heavily inspired, like, by Court. Pretty sure that's her name. She's an amazing Gorilla Tag artist that quit the Gorilla Tag community, but now she's finally back. She gave me the inspiration I need to, like, show off my Gorilla Tag horror art. And, like, the Gorilla Tag comics. Like, I made a comic of me and her on my TikTok and my YouTube. Like that comic took some time, but, like, it was only a short 6-page comic, but I've always wanted to do, like, Gorilla Tag content, but I also wanted to do stuff like art and music, so that's why I made a music channel, and I haven't posted on there since, because, one, my music got copyrighted, for whatever reason. Two, it just didn't really go as planned. Like, not really a lot of people subscribed to that channel or watched it. And, like, 3, I just can't record music anymore, because every time I try to open up BandLab, like, it just kicks me off it, and it just gives me, like, a microphone error, which means I can't open up any projects to make new music on it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can easily find new content to do and find new like motivations and stuff like that, but I will never ever quit Gorilla Tag. Like, I'll never do that. Heck, it could be 2030, right? Just say it's 2030, right? I'm like over. Heck, I'm 15 right now. I'm 16 this year. By the way, guys, don't worry about the like the YouTube and TikTok ban if you're under 16, because that requires an ID. So, like, if I have by the time that rule gets put in place, I'll have my ID. Like, I'll be 16, I'll have my ID. But yeah, look, I'm 15. So, like, if I get so right this year I'm gonna be 16. So I'll be like 18 or 19 or 18, like in 2030, right? It could be 2030. I will still be doing Gorilla Tag content. Even if the game dies before then, I will still be doing Gorilla Tag content. So, yeah. Long story short, which I could have just said before, I'll never quit Gorilla Tag. It's my passion, it's what I enjoy doing, and it's what I'm going to do as my career. And if anyone tells me otherwise, saying, oh, it's a bad idea, okay, that's your opinion. It's not like you're the one recording all these videos and editing them for hours on end. If you don't like the content, oh well, good for you, I guess. Hate on the hard work I do. I don't care. Like, I don't care about haters. So, what they say, I really do not care about. Because if I see haters as actually fans, because here's the thing, if they really hated the content and the videos, why would they take so much time out their day, even just a split second, why would they even take a split second out the time of their day to watch the video, comment on it, and then just like not watch it again? What's the point of watching the video and then commenting on it? Which mind you, that only boosts it to the algorithm and shares it to more people. If people comment on the video and view the video, then that pushes it out to more people, so they're actually helping me there, right? Why, in their right mind, if it's not important to them and it doesn't mean anything to them, would they still watch the video and write a hate comment? It doesn't make any sense. So what I'm trying to say is that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And if you're not going to be supportive, then you should probably go somewhere else, because you're not going to get support back if you are not supporting the creator that works hard to do things. But anyways, enough of me yapping. Let's just get back to building, I guess. Okay, so I need these. Gonna need quite a few of them. I think 4 should be enough for now. In fact, no, we can't really put that there. Wait, no, we can actually put it like that. And that leaves spaces for the thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I'm bringing up more yapping, I guess. But about the Gorilla Tag AU that I'm working on, it's gonna be a comic style. I'm still figuring out the name. I was thinking of the original Monkey, or the first one. Like, the first one, I think, is like a good thing, or like good idea. Basically, it's about a normal player. I'll give you like the first like teaser. Like I'm gonna share a teaser, but like the trailer or something, I guess, or like the first pilot episode, or pilot comic or whatever, is basically going to be about a kid who gets a VR headset, plays Gorilla Tag and gets made fun of, and then downloads a virus, which basically turns him into this monster in the game, and he's basically knocked out IRL and can't wake up. So and then he just goes around like killing a ton of players and corrupting their headsets. That's the first vision I had for the first episode. It was either that or a Gorilla Tag player who gets made fun of and like just completely turns into a monster. That's like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with the second one though, because the third one, it would add good lore, but I feel like that lore would be like useful at the end, like near the end of the series, or like in the middle of the series. Where at the start, like I think just him getting bullied and made fun of is quite relatable and can show the impact of what happens if you're like too rude to players, or like if you just don't care about their opinions or what they have to say, and when you probably should. Like, basically, if you're just not nice to the player, then they could turn into this thing. Like, they could turn into this monster. So, it's meant to teach people about bullying, and that also creation can come from anywhere. I just, like, my art, I actually tried to do it, ages ago. I tried to do it on my old TikTok account, where, I had 800 followers or something like that. First of all, I deleted that account because I've got this new account now. Second of all, I didn't really know how to do like a good art style. Like I was God, I can't stop stuttering. I was very good at art when I was like younger, but I wanted to do better. Like, I'd put out like art scenarios and visions in my head and then try and recreate them, but I was terrible at it. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't like make the actual series, so I stopped it. But this year, I think I tried to do that when I was like 13, 14, but this year, since I've gotten really good at art, or at least like better than I was before, I'm gonna pursue the first one, the thing that I wanted to do on my old TikTok account. Like, I will, like, my old art style, I usually now I draw like things on paper, and then I take a screenshot of them or take a picture, and then I color them in. Then I draw it again digitally, and then color them in digitally. That's how I like add color and stuff. But my old art style, I just tried to like freestyle it on digital, like on PixArt, and I just had to like use shapes and different colors and stuff like that. I didn't know how to work PixArt back then. Like, I was terrible at it. But now, since I'm like doing better at it, like, and I'm getting pretty good, like, heck, I was gonna make a comic of me and Elliot, like, in Clorp's art style. I'm using Clorp's old art style and new art style together to make these comics. So basically, like, if they're like having a front view of their face, or like a back view or something like that, then it'd be like her old art style. But her new art style is going to be like for side views, front views, top views, back views. Basically, it's going to be used for everything. But old art styles, they're mainly going to be used for like front, like first person, like type stuff. And then I'm also going to be using my art style. So it's a mix of her art styles and my art styles combined to make these characters. So it's my art style and her art style combined to make the character and then actually draw them. And then the monster is completely in my art style. Yes, there is like a few things tweaked up. Like when I first made the monster, fun fact, the first time I made like the monster, it was my first like actual horror sketch in my official sketchbook that I have. So when I like first made the monster, it was just kind of like a very, very like proudly shaded like grey and black, and just like the eyes were like these white semicircles that are on like black pits. Like basically it was just that. Like there was no like fur, like there was no like strings of fur poking out, or like on like the shoulders there'd be like zigzagged lines or whatever, so like it looked like fur. It was quite literally just like that. Like it was quite literally just a gorilla tag gorilla made very realistic. That was my first sketch. Then my second sketch, I tweaked it up a bit, like around the neck. Like there was like these like bended triangle parts, which I added to make it look like fur. It worked really well. And then I've got, of course, the comics that I was on about. When I saw Clop's art style, I got inspired by Clop, which is why I like made that whole like horror sketch. But when I made the whole horror sketch, and I realized it's actually really good for someone of my standards, I continued to make more. And then I decided to make my first comic. It was me in the comic. It's me and Clop, making like a piece of horror art together. Like we were just making art. On TikTok, like on YouTube, it didn't really get like as much. I'm pretty sure on my YouTube right now, if you go look at it, it's like 70 views or something. I don't know, but like on TikTok, I'm pretty sure right now it's at like 1,000 something views. Like I'm pretty sure it's at 1,000 views exactly. So it's still pretty good. I had 2 more comics in the works. One I actually finished. It was a teaser comic for the first one, or the original, or whatever you want to call it. It was a teaser for that. And then the second comic, which I didn't finish, and I don't know if I can finish it now, was me and Elliot. Like, you know how, if people have seen my TikTok and that are now on here, hold on. Okay, as I was saying, for the people who've seen my TikTok that are on here, you'd know, by the, by the thing, that it was, like, kind of, like, very... Oh, no. No. That's not good. That's not good at all. I messed it up. That's not good. I fricked it up. Oh no. Oh my god. I completely wrecked it. Okay. So as I was saying, in like the comic of me and Claude making art together, it was basically me implying. First of all, it was basically me implying that we're both artists, we both enjoy horror art, so why not make some art together? Like that was like the whole point of that comic. Like that was like the main story behind it. Or well, like main thing that I wanted to imply. Like we're both good horror artists. Let's just make art. Let's let's get together and make art together. Right. So other than that, the thing about the Elliot, if you know like the start of that comic, basically it was just all about like it was like me and Corp were about to fight. Like it looked like we were about to like throw some hands, you know. But in reality, we both were just focusing on a little piece of the artwork. So that's that. And then the Elliot one that I wanted to make was going to be like kind of like the same scenario where me and Elliot, we look like we're about to fight, but in reality, it was both us reaching, like I was reaching for the AA, like I was going to be reaching for the AAC, he was going to be reaching for the stick, and then we just both celebrate, where I get the AA and the stick, and he gets the illustrator and the stick. So that was like the whole point of that comic that I never got to finish. And the reason why I say I don't think I can finish it now is because Elliot's quitting. So I don't know if he'd appreciate it. I don't know if he'd actually see. Heck, Clark hasn't even commented on the the comic I made about me and her. But to be honest, I'm thinking, why would they? Right? Like they have much more important things to do than to look at a stupid comic a fan made. But then again, I would really appreciate it, and I think it'd be pretty cool if they checked it out. But I can't make the Elliot comic anymore because Elliot's not playing Gorilla Tag, and even if he does see the comic, like he'd probably skip past it because it's about Gorilla Tag. I was gonna start making songs about Gorilla Tag too, and songs just in general. But like I said, I can't make any more. I can't make any music at the moment. So yeah. Anyways, I guess here's like the space of the car. I'm actually gonna see. I actually can't see the live chat. I don't even think there is anyone in chat right now. I bet there's like either 0 people or like 1 person in chat. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there's actually people in chat. Okay. Hi guys. Sorry I didn't respond. Just admiring how shaky. Yeah. Sorry if it's like shaky, guys. Like, I'm sorry if I'm shaking or whatever. I know my hands are shaky. Well, okay. No swearing in the chat, please. Yeah, that's a warning, Amber. I'm shaky because I didn't get much, like, sleep last night. No, you will not be let out the basement. That's my girl left me. I'm sorry to hear that. Code, I won't be doing codes, because I don't want, like, this, like, live stream is for building. Like, I'm just, like, doing a building live stream, of people's suggestions on my building videos. So I'm not really gonna be doing any codes, because I don't want people to come in here and, like, mess up the builds or whatever, or something like that. Like, I don't want that to happen. So I won't be doing any codes for right now. Maybe if the live keeps going and I don't crash again, maybe I'll, like, after this build, after I build this Lambo, I was gonna go into a code anyway. So after I, like, build this, I'm pretty sure I can then do a code. I might do one code before I get off and go have some food, because it's currently, yeah, it's almost like 1 o'clock and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day, so my throat and my voice is also, like, very cracky and dry because I haven't drank anything either. But I want to get this finished, like, because someone wanted a life-size Lambo. I don't, like, why? Someone also asked for, like, a few other things, like a Greg's and an AE sign. An AE sign I can actually probably do right now. So let me just do that real quick, actually. I can just quickly make that AE sign. That there, that there. Put that like that. There we go. Signs are not that hard, like, I can do it. I can deal with a sign. There we go. Alright, so that's the little sign part. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. So now I need to make an AE sign. So I need to make an A and an E. I think I know how to do those pretty well. In fact, whoa. See, look, lag spike. This is gonna look so bad. I need to make an A. In fact, hold up. Okay. Frick. A. And then, like, a really small e. There you go, AE sign, just for you, my guy. Okay. Someone wanted a Gorilla Minecon sign too. Like, I don't know what Minecon is, but I guess I'll make that like later, or in like a minute or two, because like I want to get this done. You know, I need a 3 and 1 or 2. No, I need 2 3s, 2 2s. Okay. Seems today that all you see is violence and movies and TV. Good old fashioned value and what we used to rely. Lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and cry. These are Family Guy. Oh, frick. Oh my god, why? Lucky there's a family guy. I can't do this today. I really can't do this today, man. I'm so tired. I'm still tired from last night. I just wanted to get these goddamn builds done. Oh guys, if you want a good like music suggestion, real quick, music suggestion time. Fear by NF. NF is just a great music artist, bro. Shout out to him. I can't do that. I'll sing y'all a song if we get what number of likes are we at right now? 6 likes. We get that to if we get that to 8 likes, I'll sing a song. Eight likes and I'll sing a song while building this. I think everyone in the chat left because I wasn't replying. I didn't have the chat up before, guys. Okay, I didn't have the chat up before I could see your guys' chats. Something about this doesn't look right for whatever reason. Okay, I need a 3. And 2 3s. There we go. That's so ridiculous. Then again, I know it's gonna come out at least somewhat okay when it's done. So I'm not willing to give up. Never give up in life, guys, no matter what it is. No matter what's wrong in life, you'll always find a way out. And you'll always find a solution. Okay. You know what's a game that I really want to play, but I haven't in a while? Minecraft. I actually haven't played Minecraft in a while. Yeah, it's still one of my favorite games. My favorite game, of course, is Gorilla Tag, obviously. But one of my favorite games that's not Gorilla Tag is Minecraft. I just haven't played it in a while. Maybe I should play it again. I mean, I would, but I don't like have a computer or like a. Oh god, my sisters are arguing. Get this to 8 likes and I'll sing a song, guys. Can you two stop screaming? God. You can't live in my house. You can't have a peaceful house. Where I live. Like, in my house, it's always arguing. Bro, can I just, like, have a normal family, normal siblings that don't scream every few seconds? Is that possible, guys? Almost done with the flooring. I'm gonna speed build this. Come on, you guys, speed build. I need these two actually. I'm not sure they're still alive. No, I don't need those. Come on. The things I do for you guys, man. Okay. I should probably get started on these actually. No. Okay. So those. Okay. I already have. By the way, I know there's like a Minecraft map, which, like I said, when I get this done, when I get this build done, I'll do codes and virtual stump. How about that? So if anyone's still even watching the live, if you want to join the code, stay tuned to not only watch me finish this build, but also see, create, go North and virtual stump. Okay. Gonna need these. One there, okay. Then I need 4. I need 2 4s actually, I think. Yeah, 2 4s. Side a bit. One there. And put one there. Oh god. One there. There you go. We have the backlights now. I need to work on like the rims, like the rim parts of the car or whatever. But we'll do that later. Okay, I need one of those. Before that. Okay. That. I need 2 4s. And 2 3s. There we go. Toby, stop screaming. Sorry about like the screaming and stuff, guys. I can't control my siblings, unfortunately. If I could, I'd mute all of them. Just put them on. If I had a mute button, I'd just mute all of them. Just completely mute them. Okay. My back. Okay. Whoa, lag. Okay. Frick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Alright guys, there's many reasons why I haven't been like posting a lot. Number one is because I'm kind of behind on videos and I just want to like get a ton of videos edited so you guys can actually watch them instead of like waiting like, oh, you've got an episode, like you've got a video and then you've got to wait like another like 1 or 2 days for a video. Like so I could just be posting every day. My headset battery's low. That's not good. This isn't good at all. Toby, stop. My little brother is really annoying. Then again, little brothers are meant to be annoying, I guess. Got 7 likes, guys. Come on. I need one more like. Okay. I see you. Okay. Name a girl tag you to print edit by the way you could be you. What? Oh, by the way, it could be you. I won't do me. I'd say, gorilla tag YouTuber for an edit. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with one of my best friends, E-Raleigh. E-Raleigh. Just go with E-Raleigh. Oh, E-Raleigh. Boss Junior. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We now have to do it off the back too, but we'll worry about like that later, I guess. Just gonna try and do the front wheel. Let's check something real quick. Yeah, my headset's very low. So I'll just finish like the front, like that front wheel part, like right here. I'll do that. I'll have to do that on the other side. So I'll quickly do that, and then I will, we'll do some codes before my headset dies. Okay. Okay. Wait, how do I do it over here? Oh wait, no, I did a 4. Okay. So I used a 4 instead. So I need a 4. Need a few 4s actually. Three, so wait, hold on. I need a 4. Okay, yeah. So that's for that. It's like that. And then it's like that. Wait, no, it's not. Frick. Okay. It's a 4. Okay. I'm like so confused. I don't even know how the frick I did this. I have to like look at it closely. So I need one of these long ones. Take that off. No, I don't. Oh my god. This is confusing, bro. Like, what? Oh my god. It is not. It is elongated. So it should be this one. But that sticks out way too far. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like kind of freestyle this. So it's not gonna be like even or anything. Okay, so I'm an idiot. That's maybe a 2. Frick. My headset's about to die, guys. I might have to continue this build and this live later. Because my headset's gonna die. And yeah. Okay. I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna end the live. For the actual car, like these parts, I'll have to figure out what I actually did, and then I'll have to rebuild it later. But yeah, I guess that's the end of the live. So I'll. Can you name a song for an edit? Ooh, this is what autumn feels like by Jake. And now I'm just gonna sing a quick song before my headset dies, I guess. Alright. I'm just gonna sing a song. Cause the last live